Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have another video from another deck from the new box. Sorry for the delay, but guys, I told you in the last video that we got on Friday, I guess, that unfortunately I had some stuff to do. I got at my parents this weekend. I just came out basically yesterday. And I of course started again working on the new stuff that I have to bring on the channel. As you may have seen from the thumbnail, of course we're talking about Evil Twins, Live Twins, both of them, and of course with my spicy addition, not just a bunch of back rows. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with this girl, the new girl, just because I want to farm her so that in the next videos I actually can bring you Altergeist as well. That's why I'm farming her, and this is my idea for Evil Twins or Live Twins. So as you may have seen from the name of the deck, it's Live Coders because we're playing some decode talker stuff as well. To be honest, the spiciest addition you're gonna see here is the Great Buster. In my opinion, one of the best interruption, one of the best tech cards you can use if you just don't want to use tons of back rows. Also, this guy is basically a free special summon, such as Chaos Dragon Legionnaire or BLS Envoy of the Beginning. But this is useful also during your opponent's turn. So if you go first, a Chaos Dragon Legionnaire will just seem a dead card in your hand, but this instead is gonna be very nice. Why? Because this dude has an interruption within itself. You special summon this guy by banishing 2 Cybers type monsters that you're gonna have in your graveyard 100%, just because both the twins are Cybers. So you can summon this guy, and you have this thing: you can target one monster your opponent controls with a higher attack in this card, banish it until the end phase. This is gonna be very useful, especially against PLS or Blue Eyes White Dragon that spam tons of big boys on the field. And this synergizes as well with your Silent Cross Swipe. So first thing, I'm using 3 Silent Cross Swipe, but just because it's a quick play spell, of course you can use Ballista Squad if you have it, or just to replace your missing copies. So you can use Ballista Squad, and of course it's more generic and sometimes can be even better, but the quick play of Silent Cross Swipe can be very good if they try to stop your initial combo with the Live Twins. Also, what do we have? We have just a couple of this. I will definitely play 3 if I had those, but it's just not the case. I have only 2. And one of the actually worst thing that I struggle with is that if I have some duels that go on a lot of turns, I just feel that I'm missing the third copies of these 2 girls. So if you have the third copy, probably it's better to play it. I'm playing this dude. Sometimes it can be nice to have it, just because you definitely want to have this thing in your starting hand if you have the Live Twin home, because you want to discard it to get full power full potential out of this, because you can summon this guy from the graveyard as well. So you want to have this guy in the graveyard. So the deck is insanely consistent, but we're talking just about Live Twin themselves, as we have this quick play spell card that special summon one of the girl, that of course on summon special summon the other one. Then we have Secret Password that can add the quick play spell, so it's really impossible not to start with your combo, you know, if you think about it. Then we have Triple Typhoon just to take care of those annoying back rows. You can use Cosmic Sagan as well, but once that Ingirsu is gone, you can definitely go for MST. Enemy Controller, definitely the best thing to have here, just to tribute, of course, the girl, one of the girl, so that the other one can special summon it back again on the field. For you know, the idea of the deck, it's pretty simple. Any of these girls that use normal special summon will special summon the other one. So if you summon the Key Cycle, I don't know, you summon the Lila, and vice versa. If you get the Lila on the field, you special summon she special summon the Kai Cycle. Okay, and Then you usually want to go first with the Lila. So you have these two, you special summon the Lila, use the effect, bring back one of these two, and then you go using these, and the other you summon with the Kaisikil, right? And what else is that once you have this, you can just sit there on your turn, because during your opponent's turn in his main phase, you can use the effect of Kaisikil to special summon the Lila from the graveyard. And when Lila is special summoned from the graveyard, or basically special summoned, and we control a Kaisikil monster, is going to be of course this, you get to pop a card on the field. So that's the interruption that is within the archetype, right? Instead, if you special summon this other girl instead, you get to draw a card. So as you will see in the replays, I actually suggest you to watch all of them. You're gonna see that you actually can play a different way. I mean, the first summon can be the Kaisikil actually, and then you use the effect to summon the Lila. You use the effect to summon any of these two. You go into the Lila, okay? You're following me? But you're gonna see this in the replays. Then with Lila, you use the effect straight away in your turn to summon this from the graveyard, so you get to draw a card. And then you use both these two to go back to a Kaisikil in order to have the effect ready for, and the field ready for the next turn. Because keep in mind that these two can special summon the other one from the graveyard only if you do not control already one of them. So you need to control only Lila in order to be able to summon the Kaisikil, and vice versa. You need to control only Kaisikil on the field in order to be able to summon the Lila. So the bad thing is that Silent Crosswipe unfortunately does not give you, cannot be used with these two, because these two are fiends, as you can see. Of course, you can use the Live Twin Home to get an additional body on the field in order to get your Crosswipe online. But we're playing Micro Crowder for a reason as well, because most of the times you can just have the combo without performing a normal summon. So you can use your Micro Crowder normal summon to have a body on the field that you can tribute with Crosswipe. And of course, the other body you can tribute with Crosswipe is the Great Buster, that is just a special summon. Also, the Great Buster is never gonna be locked out of the special summon, because it's not a special summon from the extra deck. Keep in mind that as well. The Microcoder can be very nice at the beginning if you can just go into a card talker before going into any of these two girls. So you can do, if you have the coder in hand, you summon any of these girls, special summon the other one, then you first go into card talker using the microcoder. Why? Because then you trigger the effect to take a silent crosswipe. So basically this is here to search your back row. You have the searchable silent crosswipe that is very good, and then you use the card talker with the other live twin to go straight away into your traditional combo. For the rest of the extra deck, you have the Phoenix and the Unicorn as well, because they're fiend, you can just go on after you have these two on the field. And plus we have the card talker. Not sure, I mean, it's there, never used it, but because if you go with microcoder, you're always gonna go into card talker, to be honest. But still it depends, I guess, because these sometimes can be useful to have protection from targeting as well, and he's a Cyber's monster as well, so it can be a target for your crosswipe. And guys, that's it. The combo with the Great Buster is really lovely. It's like having, you know, another boy on the field plus the interruptions. It's not just a simple back row. I mean, you know, I like to give you guys not heavy back rows themed deck, but just spicy versions. I hope you enjoyed this. Of course, stay tuned for the replays. You're gonna see all the full combos and of course some spicy plays. Let's jump right into them. Here we go, my boys. First replay, you're gonna see a couple of replays from the King of Games rank, because they were made yesterday, and today from the Platinum, of course, because there was the rank reset. And boom, here we go. This is how you started with. As you can see, just any of the live twin card is enough to get your combo going. So we got the live twin arm, of course, discarding the enemy controller to get the Kaisikil, using the effect to special summon the blue one. We're gonna call them the blue and the red one, right? So we summon the Lila, and then I use the effect to bring out any of the other girl. and you use the effect, you link summon both into the Kai Sikil. So at this point, you're chilling. What I mean is that as long as you do not control the Lila, you can just wait for your opponent's main phase to summon the blue one so that you get the effect of popping a card. But we're not done yet, because we have the D-Grade Buster. Just by banishing the two live twin girls, we summon the Buster, we have an interruption within itself, plus we have the Signet Crosswipe. So after you use the effect, you can also use Signet Crosswipe in order to pop a card. It started with Typhoon, so unfortunately no Signet Crosswipe, triple sat, and then I just went before the end of the main phase with Lila to pop that. It's got another sat though, and Legend of Heroes to get some life points going. Summoning Boys got the trap hole. I went all the way into the Kai Sikil just because I wanted to use the effect again to pop another card, and he just scooped. So this was just how, I mean, of course he breaked yet only back rows, but still just to show you how with the G-Grade Buster you have a very good set to begin with, a very good field that can bring out a couple of interruption. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys. This was my third win in a row. Let's see what we have. Don't remember which one this. Maybe let's. Yeah, okay. This duel was literally insane. So, like really, it's got the S-Force, of course, with the new support that I really don't know anything about because I didn't read them. I just remember we have this guy, the special summon, of course the annoying searchable trap card that can bounce cards up to the number of S-Force he controls. But let's see what we have. I started with Typhoon, just going of course casually, and I actually picked one of the best one, the compulsory, very nice. Then I started with the Kai Sikil, right, to use the effect and summon the other one. He went with the S-Force Chase to get rid of everything. Guess what? Signet Crosswipe to tribute the monster that was targeted by the trap to pop the other back row. Now, link summon, as you can see, when you have a Code Talker in your hand, you can just go into Card Talker, and then you get the effect of summoning getting the Signet Crosswipe. So if they interrupt your main combo, because of course they're always gonna go for your main combo, little they know that you can just go into another link summon with the microcoder in your hand. So you get the back row, another back row, you get to summon the G-Grade Buster, and you can just attack. But it's got the effect of Kayamaru, even if he has no cards in hand, because he can use the effect of S-Force Chase from the graveyard, banishing it as the requirement. So it's got the boy. Unfortunately, this was one of the new cards that I didn't expect to come out, so I can't go over this unfortunately because I already sat the Crosswipe. So he went with the Kiyomaru again because actually was the guy that he made a comeback to hand. Then I can't do nothing because any of those guys had more attack than my G-Grade Buster. But guess what? When he uses this Kyo, the tie that binds, now this guy suddenly has had a much higher attack, actually not much higher, but a little bit higher attack than the Great Buster, so we can just use the effect, banishing it. Then Crosswipe to tribute the card circle that I don't need anymore to pop the back row. Guess what? Another S-Force Chase. Just setting that Kayumaru again to summon another boy. He summoned the Platina, was actually a nice move because now I can't go over the Lapis well. But guess what? The Great Buster can be used during other player's turn, so you can just banish the Platina and go on with my attack, popping that. Even if he changed the monster, the zone, it doesn't change anything. So we're chilling, and actually this is a favor for me because as long as Buster's gonna have a lower attack, I can keep on banishing stuff. So all in attack position, it's a tie that binds. But guess what? Buster, just to banish everything again, to banish the same guy basically. It's got the S-Force Chase unfortunately, but you know what? I don't care. Why? Because I can just summon this boy again. I have two Cyber's monsters, and now I can just attack, get rid of that. It's got the effect of Kayamaru again to summon another boy. I have to wait, unfortunately, because it's another Lapis Wall as well. I mean, geez, that was tough. I got the effect of the Great Buster as well, but now he's going again with the we can just attack through that. Guess what? Enemy controller to save the day, and we're not done yet at this point. Live Twin on sat, pre-scoped, was about to banish one, get rid of the Platina, and still going with my stuff. He just surrendered. I still had the cross wipe, but guess what? Next turn, whatever card I drew, I could have just gone with my Live Twin home and go all the way to my Evil Twin deck. So as you can see, this G-Great Buster just was able to endure even without the main combo of the deck. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, my boys, we have Playmaker. Let's see what we have here. Fusion Clock Up. So we have the new skill that I have actually to play to see how it goes, if I can add some spice, as we always try to do. One-time passcode as well. It's got everything at this point, going with the Stock Reviver, Proxy F, Magician. The effect of Stock Reviver comes in to bring back the Clock Wyvern, the skill to make both Dark Dragon, so you can use the effect of Proxy Magician into Borrowed Furious Dragon. At this point, Silent Fusion for another monster. Guess what? Diplexer Chimera. Using the token to go into Talkback Lancer plus Talkback Lancer, using its effect to bring back Decal Talker. So now he's got a decent turn 1 plus the Silent Fusion added back to his hand together with the Clock Wyvern. Now why this is a good field, because he can pop a monster with the Furious Dragon, plus he can negate and affect the targets with the Decal Talker, because these points to a monster, you can just tribute the Talkback Lancer. So we got the Live Twin Loila to begin with. It's got the effect Failure. Guess what? I can just use Live Twin Ohm, and I could have probably do it differently. I mean, because I had the Silent Cross Wipe, but I wanted to save that for later. So I went with the Kai'Sikil anyway. At this point, Link Summon into Lila, Borrowed Furious Dragon to pop the Lila using his effect anyway to get that. But guess what? Now, because Kai'Sikil is alone again, I can use the effect, because previously I used the effect of Lila. So guess what? We still have the combo. Guess that. But he also made a mistake right here, because he actually he couldn't do it differently, because he tributed the Talkback Lancer. Now he loses the effect of Decal Talker to negate. I mean, he could have actually targeted itself, the Furious Dragon, but decided not to go for it. Kai'Sikil's effect, bringing back Lila, popping the Dragon, Legend of Heroes, and at this point, it just scoped. And guess what? And guess that we still had the Silent Cross Wipe to go on. The Live Twin stuff, it's just very, very cool. Very nice, to be honest. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Fourth duel, my boys. Jack Atlas going first. Let's see what we have. Basically the combo. Again, we have the... So this is how you can do it, as I explained you during the decklist breakdown, if you want to draw a card in addition to have your field set. So how do you do it? You summon any of the girl, summoning the other one, then you go first into Kai'Sikil, right? Then use the effect, bring any of the other one, Link Summon into Lila. Now you use the effect of Lila to bring back the Kai'Sikil. Why? So that you draw a card, as you can see right here, that was a Silent Cross Wipe, very nice. Then Legend of the Heroes to get those juicy 2k life points, and then again, I use this first to get a Live Twin Ohm. Why not the level 8? Because I wanted to have a Cyber's monster to tribute for Mike's Silent Cross Wipe. That's why. So now you use, I mean, I stopped there, and that was a miss. I mean, I could have just gone into another Kai'Sikil so that I had the field set, but I waited because I had both the Cross Wipe and the enemy controller. So with the enemy controller, I can just go live. I mean, I can make the Kai'Sikil's effect live. So Crimson Resonator to begin with. Guess what? I'm not gonna wait. Enemy controller, tribute that, get the Crimson Resonator. It's got the Resonator call, so he's still not done it because he has a normal summon. So normal summon the Red Resonator's effect to get out the Wandering King Wildwind. I'm gonna let him go all the way to Red Rising Dragon using the effect. I should have chained right here. I mean, I wanted to avoid him getting some life points, and if I wanted to do that, I had to change the effect of Kai Sickle to the effect of Red Rising Dragon, but I misplayed. So I use the effect now. So it's like navigation, you know, navigation with circle. You have one stop before using actually your interruption. So we summon the Lila using the effect, popping the synchros. Kinda can't do nothing at this point. So we got the secret password again, going for the level 8 to making have to force him to reduce the number of cards he controls to 2. So look at that, and I think he actually misplayed actually, because he sent 2 cards, but he could have sent the compulsory operation device, I guess. So still not that much of a trouble. Actually, setting Lila back to sending the Evil Twins back to hand allowed me to go all the way with the Lila's effect again, summon the Kai Sickle, as you can see, then going into the Evil, using the effect, summoning the Kai Sickle, using the effect, draw a card. Perfect, the T-Grade boss right here, because now we have lethal. So Kai Sickle, bringing back the Lila, pop the monster, tribute vote, go into the Evil Twins at 4400, but he has 6k life points. Guess what? Banish 2, T-Grade Busta to go for lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, we have Ghost Call against, so it's a very nice hand, as you can see. Live Twin on perfect, discarding the Evil Twins. So the combo, it's a combo, you know, right? So Kai Sickle, as you can see, summoning one of the other one. This is the combo to draw. So I went into Lila's effect to get the Kai Sickle back on the field using, so I draw a card, then first legendary heroes so that we got the 2k life points, then link summon again into Kai Sickle so that he's live next turn to summon the Lila and pop a card. We're not done yet though, you know that. G-Grade Buster hits the field plus double back row. So now we have 1 interruption summoning the Lila, 2 interruption by banishing, 3 interruption, 3rd interruption by tributing the G-Grade Buster. And we have the Typhoon that does not count as an interruption, I guess. But still, Starry Night Sky to begin with, then Bellfire to get the Starry Night Zero Dragon, but still is gonna have these additional normal summons. Sets a card before the end of the main phase. Kai Sickle to summon Lila, pop the monster. Why? Because we have the Typhoon to go for that in the end phase. There's nothing you can do. Look at that, I can just go for lethal. These field set, it's very nice. Of course, Evil Twins do have some vulnerabilities. Of course, that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. I was telling you they have some vulnerabilities, and they are the fact that they are actually slow in ending the game because they just have 1100 attack, so they can easily get come over by any monster, even normal summons basically. But still, they're very powerful, and the simple fact is that this deck without a skill is crazily consistent. I mean, we have 9 starters. It's like I'm playing 4 of the monsters and 5 of the spell cards, so basically I'm playing 9 starters. It's literally impossible not to open with the main combo. That's what makes this very good. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my spicy ideas of T-Grid Bots and Microcoder. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, as I told you, I'm come back, and today, first live streaming after the past week. So we're gonna see to get live streaming. I don't know what I'm gonna play. I think I will make up my mind along the way. Kind of want to play some heroes, some Yubel, maybe trying some spicy version other than the one that I already showed you. So anyway, that's all for today's video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.